ever feel stuck with Christmas gift ideas, especially adults? Adults are really hard to buy for, but not to worry. In today's video, I am going to give you my tips and tricks of how to figure out those adults in your life that you find really tricky. I'm also going to give you some gift ideas in the budget, mid-range and the luxury range, depending on what your budget is this year. So keep watching because I'm going to give those gift ideas a little bit later in the video. Hi, my name is Rachel. I'm a solo mum to one, and on this channel I talk everything frugal living, budgeting, and right now everything to do with Christmas, because my little Santa there is telling me it's 92 days till Christmas. And like I said, I want to give you my tips and tricks on how to pick the right gift for the person in your life. So this is all the adults in your life, but don't forget to subscribe to the channel because the kids one's next week. Unless you're watching it in the future, you can go and watch it now. So how do you pick the perfect Christmas gift? Number one is to listen to what people are saying in your casual conversations. People will tend to drop into conversation things that they may have seen online that they like, something that they might need or that they might want, and then they would like to have that and they're going to buy it in the new year once Christmas is out of the way. Listen to those general conversations and make a mental note of it. Then when you're away from that person, get your phone out and make a little note of something that you could get them from the conversations that you've had. Number two is to think about what these people do in their daily life. For example, do you have someone who loves going to the gym? Maybe they go to the gym every day, or they go to the gym 3 or 4 times a week. Maybe you could buy them something to do with the gym, maybe a new towel with their name on it, or you could buy a new water bottle for them. Maybe you could buy some gym passes for them. Maybe you could buy them a workout logbook, or you could buy them a meal plan logbook. Anything that they would use to help them in their workouts and by going to the gym. If you have someone in your life who is a big coffee drinker or a tea drinker, maybe you could buy a coffee set or a tea set. Maybe you could buy some Tassimo pods or any other coffee machine, or even actual real coffee beans if that's the kind of coffee machine that they have. Maybe you could even get one of those thermal mugs with their name on it that you could give them for Christmas as well. So think about what they do in their daily life. Are they a coffee drinker? Are they a gym goer? So these are like practical gifts that they are definitely going to use, because the last thing you want to do is keep buying these gift sets that they're not really going to use, but buying them something that they go about in their day-to-day life, they're more than likely going to use them. Number three is match your gift to their interests and their hobbies. So say if you have someone who loves reading, maybe you could get them a new bookmark, or maybe you could get them a light that attaches to the books. They can read at night when their partner's asleep in bed, so they're not bothering them. Maybe you could get them a subscription for Kindle Unlimited, or maybe you could get them an Audible subscription if they prefer to listen rather than actually read books. They like to listen when they're out walking. You could even get them a personalised bookmark if you have someone in your life who loves reading. If you have someone who likes baking, maybe you could get them a baking set. You could get them a new apron with their name on it. You could get them some new baking tools or utensils. There's lots of different things that you could get for people. So think about what their interests and their hobbies are, and then look for gifts that would go in line with their interests and hobbies that they're going to enjoy and more than likely use. Number four is to give experiences. So as I said, adults are very hard to buy for because we all earn our own money. So when we want something, if we can afford it, we're going to go and buy it. So I find adults much harder to buy for. Let me know if you are the same. But giving them a gift experience or a voucher or tickets to something, that is something that they're going to use, and it's something for them to look forward to. So this could be a ticket to a concert of some kind, or you could buy vouchers for the cinema, or you could buy vouchers in general for like Amazon or anything else that they like. It's always good to get vouchers because then you're giving them something, but they're able to go and get what they want and you haven't got them a dud present. You could also buy them experiences such as a spa day, a racetrack day, or even a cooking class. So see what kind of thing that they're interested in, and then if it's in your budget, maybe you could buy them tickets to a concert, you can give them an experience, or you could buy them a voucher of some kind. Number five is to buy them a personalised item. I've already said this in a couple of the ones previously, but buying personalised items, everybody loves it. So if you've got someone that loves to journal, maybe buy them a personalised journaling book with their name on it. Like I said before, if you've got someone that goes to the gym, maybe you could get a towel with their name on it, or you could get someone an apron who likes to bake. You could get their name embroidered on their apron for them as well. You can also make some photo books or photo frames of their favourite photos of their kids or their family, or just the two of you together if you're doing a mum and daughter one, or you're doing the grandkids. or you're doing something with your best friend, and you could do photos of your friendship, you could put it in a photo book. If you've gone somewhere really special this year together, maybe you could get a photo made up for them that they can have in their home. Any kind of personalised gift always goes down well, whether that's a photo or a name on something. Everybody likes a personalised gift. They don't have to be overly expensive either. Some can be very expensive, but some can be on a very, very good budget. So have a look and see if that's something that you would want to do. It does take a little bit of time, especially if you're doing a photo book, but it's also so much fun because you get to look through all these photos and remember all these good times that you had. Number 6, especially if you are in a relationship, is consider their love language. So what love language do they have? Is it words of affirmation? Is it physical touch? Is it gift giving? Is it quality time? Is it acts of service? What is your partner's love language? Get them a gift in line with their love language and you can't go wrong. For example, if the person you're buying for, their love language is quality time, then maybe get something that you can go and spend some time together. Maybe do one of those experiences together. Or maybe it's just, I'm going to take you out for the day and we're going to spend the whole day shopping and we're going to go out for lunch and we're going to go and experience and we're going to go to this event and we're going to do that. Having that quality time with someone, that'll be the best gift they ever have. So think about what your partner's love language is and try and get a present that aligns with it, and they will be very, very happy with whatever you get them. A budget-friendly gift does not mean a cheap gift. A lot of people say it needs to be on a budget, it's going to be really cheap. It doesn't need to be. It needs to be budget-friendly. So you could make something that is going to make it a little bit cheaper for you than if you bought it from the store. And my mum, she absolutely loves to do word searches. So every Christmas I get her a bunch of word search books because that's something that she enjoys. It doesn't cost me a lot. Every time I go into Home Bargains, I see they've got a new book there for 89 pence and I pick one up. Every time I go into one of these bargain shops, I see they've got any word searches that I can get my mum. So a budget-friendly gift does not mean cheap. It means it's on a budget, but it's still meaningful. So have a think about what your person enjoys doing in their spare time. Is it a jigsaw puzzle? They're not overly expensive and you can get them secondhand as well. There's lots on Facebook Marketplace and there's lots on Vinted, and you can even go to the charity shops and get some really good ones now as well. But if you wanted to buy a jigsaw puzzle for someone, they're about £15, so it still could be in a pretty good budget. Number 8 is gift sets or bundles. Now this is making your own hamper of some kind. You could make a games night hamper, or you could even do like a cozy night in hamper or a spa hamper. I'm not going to go too much into this because I am the queen of hampers. I love making a hamper for people, and I'm going to do a whole video on hamper ideas that you can do on a budget that you could give to many different people. So you buy a lot of it in bulk and then you actually give that to like 4 or 5 different people. But making your own handmade hamper of like a cozy night in, a games night, a spa day, or anything that they're interested in, that's going to go down really well. But don't forget to subscribe to the channel because you are going to have all these hamper ideas that I'm going to give you. This is something that we don't do, but we should do because it's going to make our life a lot more easier when it comes to gift giving. And that is to actually ask for help. So go to people that are in their life and say, what do you think I could get them? They might have some ideas for you, but we never ask other people for help. We just try and figure it out on our own. So if you've got like a best friend that you need to buy for, maybe go and ask her partner or her mum or her dad or his mum or his dad. Just ask them, like, I'm really stuck. I don't know what to get him this year. I don't know what to get her this year. Asking other people that also know them, if they've got any ideas, can help you out a little bit. Or ask them, what do you want for Christmas this year? Ask them. Actually ask them. And more than likely they're going to say, I don't know. Because that's what we all say. But still ask them, is there anything you particularly want for Christmas this year? And then see what they say. Go, oh, I don't know, maybe this, maybe that. Then at least you've got some kind of idea. So number 10 is to think ahead. What are they planning for the following year? Are they planning to get fit? Are they planning to get out of debt? Are they planning to live more experiences? What are they actually planning to do? Therefore, maybe you could buy them a tracker of some kind, a planner of some kind, maybe a bit more self-care sets or anything that they are planning to do in the following year. What could you buy to help them out with that? So that is my 10 top tips of what you can do to try and figure out what to get your loved one. Now let's go into some gift ideas that are budget friendly, mid-range and luxury, if that's in your budget. The question I have for you though is, Do you set a budget per person? So this person, you are budget range, you're like £5, £10, but then this person, you are high range, you are like 100, 200 quid. So do you have that in your life? I do. I definitely do. The teachers, you got a £5 budget. That's all you've got, I'm afraid. It's £5 budget. My son, bit higher than that, but we're not going to go there because I don't want to be judged. So this is going to be your budget range. I am going to give you a person and a gift that you could get them. So we're going to go him and her. So for your mum, you could get some cozy slippers, a nice blanket, a scarf or a hat, or you could get some scented candles like I have just there. That is a white chocolate one and it smells so good. And just on a side note, before I hit record, I put perfume on and thought, why am I putting perfume on? You can't smell me. Remember, this is the budget range between £5 and £20. So for your dad, if you are on a very tight budget, you could get in some fun socks, maybe a coffee mug set or a tea mug set. If you've got a brother, maybe you could buy him a beanie, or you could buy him a game card of some kind, or what his interests are, you could buy him something like that. For your sister, on the budget range, you could buy her a new makeup bag if she needs one. You could also get her something similar to what you got for your mum, but you could also get her some self-care things. You can get some really good self-care items in Home Bargains, such as under the eye mask, or a face mask, or bubble bath, or anything like that. For your partner, if you are on the budget or it's very new and you're not sure what to do, because that's always a bit difficult, isn't it? Is to get them a photo key ring of the two of you together, or a photo which is framed of the two of you together. You could also get them a bunch of their favourite snacks as well. Grandparents, you've got to love a grandparent, haven't you? Puzzle books. Every grandparent likes a puzzle book. Or any framed family photo, they would also love that as well, because grandparents and anybody really like to look at their family and have a picture of them on the side. And lastly, in the budget range between £10 and £20 for your best friend, you get them a hot chocolate set, you could get them a bottle of wine, or again, you just get them a personalised photo. So let's move on to the mid-range, which is £20 to £50. And again, we're going to start with our mums. With our mums, we can get personalised jewellery with their name on it, with mum on it, or you could get them a locket with a picture inside of you or the grandkids or the two of you together. Could also get her a very luxury bath set if she loves to have a soak in the bath and loves to have some self-care time. You could get her a really nice bottle of wine and a box of chocolates. So for your dad, you could get them a craft beer set, or you could get some barbecue accessories. Maybe they can't use it yet in the cold weather, but some people barbecue all year round. So barbecue accessories, an apron, some new tongs or whatever barbecue people have. I don't know. I don't barbecue. Maybe you could get something like that for him. When it comes to your brother, maybe you could get him a new set of headphones. Maybe the noise cancelling headphones would be good for them, or a pair of new AirPods. You could also get him some new hoodie or some trainers or any kind of clothing that he would want. For your sister, maybe you get her a bottle of her favourite perfume. You don't have to get the big bottles, you could get the smaller bottles, or even you could get the handbag size bottles for them as well. Or maybe you just get a luxury self-care set for her. For your partner, maybe you could get a meal subscription on your new health journey, but also it's going to help save you time when it comes to grocery shopping, because everything is going to get delivered. If that's something you've been talking about, maybe you could get that for your partner. Now, I personally don't do this one, but some people do, and you could get some matching pajamas if you wanted to. You could get Christmas ones, but you can only wear them that night, or you could get some other ones because they do a lot of matching pajamas now that are not just for Christmas. And for your best friend in the £20 to £50 range, you could get them some kind of subscription box for a year or just for a month or two, whether that's something to do with reading or makeup or self-care or whatever they may be interested in. Maybe you could get them a subscription box for a couple of months. They wanted to try it but never really give it a go or not had the time to do it. Maybe you could get them a couple of months of subscription. Or you could get them something personalised, like a personalised wine glass or something. And finally, moving on to the luxury, which is £50 upwards, depending on your budget. For your mum, you could get her a designer handbag, or you could get her a spa voucher that she could go on her own. She could choose someone to go with, or you can go with her. Maybe for your dad, you could get him a smart speaker, or you could get him some lights for his man cave if he has one. You could also get him a nice whiskey set if he drinks whiskey. You could even personalise the whiskey glass if you wanted to. For your brother, you could get him some kind of gadget, like maybe a new smartwatch, or you could get him a new pair of designer trainers if that's something that he wants. For your sister, you could get a top brand perfume, and maybe the bigger bottle. Maybe you get the dupe ones because it's a bit cheaper, but maybe you go and buy her the top brand one instead. Or you could get her something to do with her hair, like a new hairdryer or curling tongs or a new pair of straighteners. For your partner, you could get them a weekend getaway just for the two of you. You could get them some personalized jewelry, or you could book your favorite restaurant and take them to your favorite restaurant. I know my friend, for their partner's 40th, took him to one of the top 5 steakhouses in the UK, and he absolutely loved it. So maybe you could do something like that. For your grandparents, maybe you could get them a digital photo frame that they could have on. So there's constantly photos going on the photo frame for them when they're just sat reading their newspaper or watching TV. They take a glance and they can see their grandchildren, their great-grandchildren, or anybody else that they love that's on that photo frame. Or you could buy an experience day for them where you all go together, or you could pay for an afternoon tea for them to go and enjoy together as well. Finally, your best friend, for the luxury budget of £50 plus, you could buy them concert tickets to a concert that you've both been talking about that you would like to go to, or you could buy them a luxury candle set or anything that they like. Now, I know all those ideas are very generic and very much stereotypical, but it's very hard to tell you what to gift to people when everybody is different and everybody's interests are different. Which is why I gave you those 10 tips first, so that you can think about the person that you want to buy for and buy them the right gift that not only are they going to love, it's going to make your life a little bit less stressful, it's going to be within your budget, but they are actually going to use it. So they are my top 10 tips of how to figure out what kind of gift to get your loved one, as well as a few gift guiding ideas. But when it comes to adults, it's very much a personal thing for them. Let me know in the comments if this has helped you at all and whether or not you find it very difficult to buy for the adults in your life. Next week, I'm going to be sharing with you gift guides for their kids, and that will actually be more gifts that you can get them on a budget range, mid-range and luxury. So if you want to see that video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss it, because that is coming next week. Thank you so much for joining me today on the Christmas content. We are on a roll now. It's going to be Christmas content all the way through until Christmas is been and gone, and I'll do a few little videos afterwards of how to prep for January 2026. If you like the video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Drop any comments in the comments box, because you know I love talking to you guys. Share this with a friend if you think it's going to help them, or they are struggling and they don't know what to do, then make sure you share it with them. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more of the amazing Christmas content I have coming up for you. I hope whenever you're watching this, you're having a good morning, good day, or good evening, and I will see you on the next one. Bye guys.